Hello everyone, welcome to Facebook Live. This is the first of my Sunday series. This is Sneak Peek Sundays, where I am going to show you some fun and amazing products that will be featured in our new upcoming mini catalog. This is the September to December 2023 mini catalog, or the holiday catalog as I will most likely refer to it. It's so full of amazing products, and I'm going to spend the next few weeks let me adjust some lights here. I'm going to spend the next few weeks showing you so many of the amazing products that are in that catalog. So today we're going to feature the Curved Occasions bundle, which is a really fun bundle. I have so much to share with this, so we'll talk more about that in just a second. Before we do, let's jump into everything that's happening in the Stampin' Up! World. The August Paper Pumpkin subscription period, the time to get this one is running out. The last day to subscribe to Paper Pumpkin to get August kit is the 10th, which is this week. I think it's Thursday. Yeah, it's Thursday this week. So crazy. So if you want August kit, make sure that you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin by Thursday. There's going to be an extra stamp set in here. So you're going to get 2 stamp sets instead of just the one. It's going to be a gorgeous kit. You're going to get 8 cards. So make sure to subscribe to this one if you want it. This month, we have a giant kit sale going on. I'm so excited about this one. I love our kits. I did a video last week about some of my favorite kits, and so you can scroll back on my page or on my YouTube channel and find that. But the kits are up to 30% off. There's some amazing kits, so don't miss out on this. Kits make a fantastic holiday gift, by the way. So you can get some holiday shopping out of the way right now and get some of those kits. So just keep that in mind. Kits make a great gift. If you earned bonus days coupons in July, now is the time to redeem them. The coupons are only good through August 31st, so do not wait. Please head to my online store and shop and redeem those coupons. You can use as many of them as you have in one order, so you don't have to place separate orders to redeem them. You can stack those coupons. If you have 5 coupons, you can use them all and get $25 off your order. So that is a fantastic perk. So if you have these, please use them. Don't wait. You can't use them past August 31st. So make sure you're using them. If you are shopping at my online store, this is my August host code. All orders receive a PDF with 3 exclusive projects. If your order is over $50, you're going to be mailed the Make and Take kit that coordinates with that PDF, but you have to use this host code. The only exception to not using the host code is if your order is over $150, because then you earn Stampin' rewards. But if you don't use the host code, then I'm going to assume maybe you don't want the Make and Take kit. So please use that host code. That really helps me out, and it lets me know that you want that kit. So make sure that you are using that host code when you shop. All right, my card crate for the month, the last day to RSVP for this one is going to be on Friday, August 11th. I am featuring the layering leaves for my class to go this month, and the cards are stunning. You're going to make 8 cards. You're going to make 2 of each of these designs. The layering leaves stamp set coordinates with a bow punch, and it is one of my favorites. I love the greetings. I love the images. So get this kit. It is $40. You can add on the stamp set if you need to. $40 shipped. If you are local in the Albuquerque area, I don't ship those, so you save a little bit. It's $35 for you. But you also get $20 in products. It's a fantastic deal. So make sure that you get this kit. So the last day to RSVP for that class to go is this Friday. So you only have a few days left to get that one. Okay. This is the card we are making today. We are making this adorable little swing card. It swings up like this, and then it opens like that. So you have plenty of room to write. You can even add a gift card inside if you need to. But I'm going to show you how to make this swing card. We're going to do some partial die cutting. We're going to do some coloring. This card is adorable. So this features the Curved Occasions bundle, which is featured in our mini catalog. In our upcoming mini catalog. I actually was fortunate enough to get this way back in July because I'm part of the Sales and Promotions Demonstrator Council, and they sent us some sneak peek products so that we can make some projects with it and share it with the rest of the demonstrators around the world. So I was fortunate enough to get this. So I actually have a ton of products to share with you guys featuring that stamp set. But this one is probably one of my favorites. We're going to show this. This is a swing card, like I said. So it opens up. Now, most swing cards usually go this way, and they swing back and forth like this. But I wanted to turn mine and do it this way. And then I wanted to add just a little bit more room to write or to add a message. So I added an extra card down there. So we're actually going to start with the entire card base, and we're going to get that all together before we do any of our stamping. So your card base is your basic 8.5 by 5.5, and I have scored it at 4 1/4 and at 2 1/8. So let me burnish on those score lines. And we're going to do some partial die cutting, like I said. So I have the Nested Essentials dies. This is a fantastic die set. This is kind of like basic shapes. You're going to use these all the time, I promise. So make sure that you add that one to your list or to your cart if you're shopping. It is a fantastic one to get. I'm going to use some Post-it tape to hold this down. And what I am doing is I am making sure that that die is running down the center, or is the score line, the 2 1/8 score line is running down the center of that die. I hope that makes sense. You can see that score line right there. And I've just used some Post-it tape to hold it in place and just make sure that it's running down the center. You can do this with any symmetrical shape. You can do this with, you know, circles, squares, triangles, anything that's symmetrical, rectangles. So look through your dies, see what you have, and do this with all of your symmetrical shapes. Okay. I know that the die cutting machine is going to be a little bit close. I'm hoping to get it all in camera so you can see what I'm doing. So you're going to lay down your platform. You have number 1, number 2, you have 1, number 3, and then we're going to put our paper on with our die in place. That score line running down the center, and we're going to do some partial die cutting. So I'm just going to slide my plate through here, and I'm going to line up the edge of my plate with that score line because we only want it to die cut on this side. So that's why the tape is so important, or use washi tape, but just use something to hold that die in place because you only want to die cut on the short sections. You have a much bigger section over here. You only want to die cut on this short section. So I'm going to line up the edge of that plate with that score line. And so that's going to ensure that it only cuts on this side. Okay. So we have that in place. We're going to run this through carefully. I'm going to hold this side as it comes out, just so my plate doesn't shoot across the room. Pull that out. Pull this out. Move our machine out of the way. That's the hardest part of this card, is that partial die cutting. So I'm going to pull off my my die here, and so you can see all it did was cut up to that score line. Okay, that's exactly what we want. Move that die out of the way. Okay, so now we are going to fold this, and then this little piece that has been die cut out of it, this one's going to fold backwards, just like that. Okay, and that is the base of your swing card, just like that. I need to get more lights. I am still working on that light situation, guys. I'm really trying not to use the light that I was trying to get rid of, but I think that light is really the one that helps the most. So, you know, I don't know. Bear with me. All right, so that is your swing card. See, that's the hardest part. Now all you get to do is embellish it. All right, for our white card that goes inside, this piece is 7.5 by 5, and I have scored this one in half at 3 3/4. So we're gonna fold that one in half. Now this one is gonna go right here. We're going to just line it up in the center, and this one is going to open down. So that's a little bit counterintuitive to what we normally do. Normally we want to open cards up. This one's going to open down. You could make it so it opens up as well. I didn't do that. I like it. I like it better when it opens down. I think it's just a little bit more unique. I have a piece of DSP. This is from the Delightfully Eclectic DSP, and this piece is going to cover the entire front of that white piece. This is 3 3/4 by 5. And it's just going to cover the entire front of this piece. I love this pattern, this geometric bubble bath pattern. I just love, one of my favorite pieces in that Delightfully Eclectic stack. Now that is a mega stack of DSP. You're going to get 4 of each sheet, and I think there's 12 sheets, so it is a mega stack. All right, adhesive on the back of that one. And then this just gets lined up. Just center this in your area down here, the big area that doesn't have any score lines or any cut edges. This is just like the inside of your card. And then that's going to open up that way. Okay, perfect. All right, now we're ready to stamp. We're going to come back and embellish all of this in just a minute, but let's do some stamping. All right, so I have that little car the adorable little car from the Curved Occasion set. Now, if you missed out on the little truck bundle, that one is coming back. It's not supposed to be back till like October though, so it's a long wait. But this little car is pretty close to the same size as that truck. I think if you have the truck and you have the car, you can make a little highway scene with both of them driving together, and I think their size would be very comparable. All right, so I have a nested essential die. Now this is the same exact size. This is that second largest size, the same exact as what we just cut out. And so I have that. We're going to stamp directly on this. I also die cut one out of basic black, and this is going to be our road. So I'm not going to glue this down, but I'm just going to kind of lay this down just to kind of figure out where I want my car stamped. And so I'm just going to kind of eyeball it, and then I'll move that out of the way. And hopefully we did a good job. It's hard with the camera right in the way. Okay, I think I'm going to just trim more of this off, and that'll be fine. But we have our little car on there, so that's good. And I'm going to close up my memento. All right, let's do some coloring. All right, I have basic black Stampin' Blends. Now, I'm only using the dark of this one, and we are just doing his tires on the car. So be very careful with this one. This black is very, very dark. So I'm just kind of tapping it into the areas of the tire. And this is all we are using for the black. Black is so dark. Normally, I don't even use black. Normally, I use Smoky Slate. Smoky Slate Dark is really good too, but I wanted some nice dark wheels there. All right, so that's it with the basic black dark. I'm just gonna put these away as I go. I'm using Smoky Slate. So I am using, I'm gonna pull my card back in. Where's my finished one? Pull this one back in. I'm gonna use the light for the bumper. I'm not gonna do any shading on this. Just color in that bumper, and then the hubcaps I'm going to color in with the Smoky Slate. This is the light one. Okay, color in those hubcaps. Okay, now I'm going to the little convertible top here. I'm just going to color that as well as the little seat. It's popping up here. All right, now go in with your Smoky Slate Dark. And just along the bottom of that convertible top, just along the bottom of those seats, and in the center of the hubcaps there. Okay, and then you can go back with your light if you need to, and just kind of shade those just a little bit, not too much. I'm not too concerned about those being shaded, hardly at all. Oh, also with my light, I just want to go around the little headlight here. Just like that. So that is what I have done with my Smoky Slate and my basic black. Put those away. All right, I have light Daffodil Delight, and I am just going to color the little headlight there. That's it. No blending or anything on that one. Okay. Put that one away. And I have light. Oh, that's light Poppy Parade. I don't want Poppy Parade. I want Sweet Sorbet. Hold on. Light Sweet Sorbet. This is just for the little tail light back here. That's it. And Pool Party. I have light Pool Party, and all I'm going to do is just kind of shade the windshield. Just like that. It's going to be hard to see on the video, the Pool Party, but it adds a little bit of extra shading in person. All right, for the rest of my car, I'm going to be using Tahitian Tide, light and dark. I'm going to start with my dark. And I am just going to add dark to the back bumper here. It's going to go around the fender. Is that what that's called? I don't know car parts. I should, but I don't. Along the bottom, I'm going to add some dark, and I'm going to be pretty messy with this. We're going to blend it all out so it doesn't matter too much. Around the door right there, it's going to cast a shadow. Those hinges over here, and then kind of along the front over here, and then on top of the hood. Those are the only places I'm adding the dark. And we'll come back in with the light, and we'll just color that all in and blend out those dark areas. Tahitian Tide I really love because the light and the darks are pretty different. Some of the blends, the light and the darks, don't have that big of a difference. So sometimes it's harder to tell which one's light, which one's dark. But the Tahitian Tide, you can clearly tell which one's light and which one's dark. And I think that helps with the blending. we're just going to go through carefully around that headlight and go through. And I think my Tahitian Tide, I've used my Tahitian Tide Stampin' Blends a lot, and I feel like my light one is running low. So we're going to just make sure that we have all of those dark edges well blended. We don't want any harsh lines. And I think that is pretty good. Isn't that a cute little car? Oh my goodness. I would love to have a Tahitian Tide car. I think that would be so cute. Just get right here just a little bit more. Still some white space there. Okay. So that is all of our coloring. And we're going to add our little road. I'm just going to trim this down just a little bit more. If I can find my trimmer. So you just want just a little bit of that road showing. You just want the tires to be resting right on top of it. And if it covers up the bottom part of the tires, that's okay. Just like that. Okay? Hope the camera's focusing. Just like that. Okay, perfect. Let's glue that down. I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal Plus, or not Stampin', this is not even Stampin' Seal. Oh my goodness, this is our liquid glue. This one's almost out too, so we're going to have to really encourage this one today to play nice. Wow, okay. Yeah, that's not Stampin' Seal Plus, guys. I don't know where that came from. That is our Dombo glue. All right, just line those up. It's cut with the same die, so everything should line up perfectly. Just make sure you don't see any of that white. All right, perfect. There's our little car piece. All right, now for the inside piece, I've done the same thing. I've die cut that same second largest of that shape from the Nested Essentials dies, and I've done the same thing with Bubble Bath too. And this one I just cut at an angle, so I just stuck it in my trimmer and I just cut it at an angle. There's no measuring or anything here, just trim it at an angle. This is going to be for the inside. I wanted to make sure that the inside was pretty too. Now if you don't add the little extra card in here, you don't have to really decorate the inside. You could use that for writing a greeting, but since I added that extra writing space, I thought we needed some extra decorations on it, just to make it a little bit prettier. Again, they're cut with the same die, so they should line up pretty perfectly. Just kind of maneuver it. There we go. Perfect. All right, now for the inside, I have a couple of hearts that I die cut, one out of the soft shimmer paper and one out of Bubble Bath paper. Now our soft shimmer paper is in the annual catalog. It is stunning paper. You get this beautiful glimmer paper in different colors. What color am I missing? Oh, Berry Burst. I've used a ton of the Berry Burst. So beautiful, beautiful. I have another package that's coming because it is so fun. It's so good. So I have that out of the shimmer paper and one out of Berry Burst. The hearts are from the Give It a Whirl dies, and we're just going to stick these on with dimensionals. I'm going to use, do I have a little one? I don't. I'm just going to cut this one in half. I'm just going to cut like half a dimensional for that one. All right, peel our backings off, and we're just going to stick this down just like this. And that's going to go on the inside. This is going to go on the outside. All right, so we're ready to stick those onto our cards. Let's bring our card in. I'm going to put some adhesive. You can use the Stampin' Seal for this part. The other parts were a little small, so that's why I was using the other one, but I actually prefer the liquid glue for this part because you can maneuver it around. Just make sure that everything lines up. So we're lining this part up on the inside. We'll press. Okay, and we're going to, hopefully our glue will hang out for a little bit longer for the outside piece. Okay, I think we have enough glue in there. I think we're good. And this one, I'm going to actually open this part up this way and bend it back just a little bit that way, just so I can really get in here and line that up. Just make sure that it is all nicely lined up, just like that. And then we can flip this back over just like that. Everything is lined up. So that is our adorable little swing card, just like that. Now we gotta add some clouds. So the front of it has some clouds on it. These are also cut from the Give It a Whirl dies. Those dies are my favorite. I love those dies. So this one we're just going to put up at the top, And we're going to do this one off to the side. Okay, come on, come on, you can do it. You can do it. So we're going to put coming off this side, and this one we'll put coming off the left side. Come on, this is the last bit of glue I need. Okay, there we go. That one's going to come off the left side. I'm going to set this all aside to dry because we're going to trim off all the little edges that are hanging off the side, but I want that to be completely dry before we come back and do that. So off to the side it goes while we work on our greetings. Now in the stamp set, there are a couple of greetings that are already curved to fit our little curved punch here. But a bunch of them are not, but we can always curve them. So I'm going to show you that. So let's stamp our Miss You first. That one's already curved and fits perfectly in our punch. So let's stamp Miss You. I just have scrap pieces of white here. I think that might be too low. We'll see. Might have to stamp that again. Oh, no, I think we'll be able to just get that in. So we're going to punch that out. And I'm going to actually use this negative space to, oh, I don't want to close that, for our other greeting. So I have that one here. What I'm going to do is place my block right on top of it so I can see right through it. Now you can do this on your punch too. You can just close your punch, place your block right on top of your punch and do it this way too. But I'm going to kind of curve my greeting. I like to kind of start in the, oh, I need to do it this way. I like to start in the center. This is going to be a little bit harder to do with the camera in my way. But our photopolymer are a little bit pliable, so you can move them and stick them down to how you want it. So I think that looks good. You can just pick this up, make sure that everything is going to fit inside that punch, just exactly how you like it. I think we're doing good. So we just use that straight greeting. This one was straight, and we just curved it around. Oh, we need that scrap paper. We need that to stamp on. All right, I'm going to ink this up with my Tahitian Tide. And then we'll stamp this, make today yours. I'm going to close this one now. If there's an opening pad, my hand is going to go in it. And then we'll just punch this out. And because we kind of measured it and maneuvered it, it'll fit right in there just perfectly. Perfect. All right. So if you have, all of these greetings, you can make any single one of them fit into that punch. Just because they're straight doesn't mean that they're not going to go in that punch. All right, these are going to have dimensionals on the back of these two, and I'm just going to cut a few of these pieces because we're not going to put dimensionals on the very ends. It's just going to be on the middle because that's the only part that's going to be adhered to the card. So this one is going to go on the inside. The adhesive is already on that one. Let's put the adhesive on the other one, because I want to put this one on first. The front one I want to put on first because we're going to match it all up in the... Oh, and you know what? We did this one incorrectly. We're going to have to do this one again. I'll show you what we did wrong. All right. So we're going to put this on here. We're going to do Miss You, just like this. And then we need to put this one on, and I wanted to stamp it this way so that they match up so that we can cover that up. So let's do it again. Let's stamp it again. I'm going to clean this off so that I can handle it without getting inky fingers. Let's clean that off. We're going to have to relay that down. Move that out of the way. And where's my paper? I'm probably going to have to grab another piece of paper, but let's maneuver this one. So we want it to go this way. So I'm going to turn my punch this way and make today yours. Which way is the right way up? So this way. So now we're going to curve it this way instead. So I'm just going to maneuver that stamp again, just kind of curving it. And I think we need to go up just a little bit more on this side. Perfect. I think that looks great. We have it in the right orientation this time. So let me grab another piece of white, just a scrap piece. Hang on. I think this wouldn't be so hard to find. I don't have a lot of larger pieces, so. Okay. Is this gonna fit? I think this will fit. That'll fit. Okay, so let's grab our ink again, our Tahitian Tide ink. Make today yours. So we're gonna curve this one up, just like that. I think that's a better stamped image anyway. And we're going to put it in this way, and we're going to punch it out. There we go. And now this one is the correct orientation. We'll get another couple of little dimensionals here. Put them right in the middle. All right, and now we can line this up just to cover up that side, just like that. So it's just, we're just matching those edges there, and now our greeting is in the correct orientation. All right, let's come back. We only have a couple more things to do to finish up this card. We're going to trim off the edges of the clouds now that these are dry. Okay, just like that. Okay, and our final touch to complete this card, I want to add some ribbon. So this is the sheer ribbon combo pack. You get Azure Afternoon, Lemon Lolly, and Bubble Bath. And we're just going to wrap this around our card and tie a bow on the bottom down here. Easier said than done. Watch. I'm just going to tie a bow, and I will finagle it and make sure that it is gorgeous after the video is done. So we're just going to hopefully figure this out. Okay. It's not too bad. It could be better, and I'll fix it. But that is our swing card. Isn't that cute? So this Curved Occasions bundle, this will be available starting September 6th in the mini catalog that is coming out. So if you love this one, add this one to your list now. If you love it and you have to have it now, you can join my team, put it in your starter kit, and you can get it now. But it is an adorable little bundle, and I have so many more projects to share with you guys. I'll be featuring this bundle on my blog all week long. So I have my Facebook Live on my business page on Wednesday. We're going to make another incredible card using this bundle. Coming tomorrow on my blog, you can check this out, this little pen tag. You can check that out on my blog featuring that stamp set as well. So I have tons of projects to share all week long. So check my blog all week if you love this bundle. And I think that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll be back again next Sunday with another amazing product to share. If you are shopping, please head to my online store. It's my August host code. Please use that host code for orders under $150. If you're on Facebook, please share this with your crafty friends. If you're on YouTube, please like and subscribe to my channel. That really helps me out. And yeah, I'll be back next week. And you can check me out on Wednesday on my business page as well. Have a great rest of your day, guys. I will see you later. Bye.